move there that she was making. I think she was about 4 wider on the last turn. Having the 2-hole much better than the 9-hole, I do look for high performance to finish well and actually win the race 9. Second, the 3, Dorth Dana. Third, the 7, Icons Falcon. I took 2, 3, 7, high performance in the 9th race. Then to the 10th race, race 10, first half of the late double. In the 10th race, I took the 4, Keystone Edna. Keystone Edna comes out of the red-hot Danny Collins barn. As you see, he's training a 540. This horse has really been racing very good. You can see she's been second, third, first, third, second, first. Really lighting him up and finishing well. Last 2 times she's drawn post 7. She gets the 4-hole tonight. I think she can win. Second, the 1 is 2 of a kind. Third, the 2, Cameo Peanut Bond. I took 4, 1, 2, Keystone Edna in the 10th. Then on to the 11th race, the 11th and final live race on the night's card. Scratch the 7, Armbro Wonder. I took the 6, Midway Dottie. This horse is dropping down in class, coming to us from the Meadows. The last time that she was here, she had post 8 in better condition company, going for $2,700. Finished 5th, only beaten 2 lengths. Drop down in class. I think she's got a lot of good gate speed too. She'll set herself well up early. I do look for Midway Dottie to be home a winner. Second, the 2, Pretty Pacific. Third, the 3, Max's Noble Lady. Rounding out the super, then the 9, Raps Delight. I took 6, 2, 3, 9, Midway Dottie in the 11th and final. And those are the picks as I see them here tonight. Don't forget, post time at 7:35. Also join us tomorrow. Great stakes action here at Scioto Downs. I believe we have 10 divisions of Ohio Sire Stakes tomorrow, each of those going for $20,000. Bet early, bet often. Good luck. Rating Pacers, 1 is Janita's Story, owned by Gary Majeski. Mark Gillenwater, the driver. 2 is Polo Charm, owned by Sharma Kushbach. Randy Tharps up. 3, Belief This, owned by Ingram and Delaney. Robert Tully Jr., the driver. 4 is Marianne SS, owned by Eugene McKenzie. Chris Page up. 5 is Jet Black Angel, owned by Boer and Boer. Jack Daly up. 6 is out, 7 Under His Wings, owned by Kenneth Brooks. Driver change, Dan Eater. 8, Bear With Me, owned by Manna Smith and Westlake. Brandon Bartley. 9 is Hug a Day, owned by Larry Joe Nybert. Edwin Bibler drives. Second tier, the 10, She Deucer, owned by Joyce Bembry. Dean Collins is in her sulky. And a field of 9 in the backstretch for the upcoming first race. Hug a Day off the gate. They're off into pacing, and Jet Black Angel trying hard for the lead. Up on the outside is Under His Wings. Out there from between him is Polo Charm. At the rail, Janita's Story gets off an early 4th. Right in behind that one, then She Deucer. Up on the outside is Bear With Me. Belief This next in line. Over there and at the rail then is Hug a Day. And the trailer is Marianne SS, 28 and 3 the opening quarter. Polo Charm has now made it to the top. Up on the outside, off stride. Went Under His Wings on a break. That's Jet Black Angel in second. Janita's Story right there in third. On the move on the outside, Belief This. Pinned in at the rail is Bear With Me. Second up the outside is Hug a Day. Then it's She Deucer, Marianne SS, and right back down pacing the trailer is Under His Wings by the half in 59 and 2. As they pace off the turn going down the backside, Polo Charm out there by an uncontested length over Jet Black Angel in second. Belief This is grinding it up first up in third. Right there is Janita's Story. Now gapping her cover there is Hug a Day. With Bear With Me as they go on to 3/4. Polo Charm the one to catch. Randy Tharps out there still by 1. 3/4, 129 and 1. Jet Black Angel is right there and now anxious and pulls the pocket for Jack Daly and is coming at her and coming on. In their third, Janita's Story as they'll cut the corner and turn for home. And Polo Charm is fighting for the lead up on the outside. Jet Black Angel is trying to get there. Janita's Story tries to hold on for third as they're in deep stretch to the drive for the wire. It's Polo Charm wrapping it up. Jet Black Angel second. Close for show, possibly Janita's Story over Bear With Me. Time for the mile, 1:58 and 2. Back to the winner's circle after winning the first race. Number 2, Polo Charm. 3-year-old bay filly by Polo Player. And Albus's Dream by Albus. Owned by Sharma J. Cushbach of Chillicothe, Ohio. Jerry Cushbach trains. Randy Tharp's the winning driver, 1:58 and 2. One is Baloney Lips, owned by Fred Polk, Jeff Daly up. 2 is TQ Thunderhawk, owned by McClellan and McClellan. Randy Tharp's the driver. 3 is Handsome Harley, owned by Crow and Graber. Chris Page up. 4 is Betta Anna Freddy, owned and driven by Marlon Smith. 5 is KC Lambert, owned by Feraldo and Vinaglia. Jack Daly up. 6 Before the Rain, owned by Hatfield Stables. Dallas Miller. And the 7 is Calamar, owned by Charles Lee Jr. Driver change. Burke Lyons is in his sulky. That's the fieldings off the turn to the backstretch for the upcoming second race. They're off and trotting. Casey Lambert gets the first call here. Baloney Lips at the rail in second. That's Betta Anna Freddy off an early third. Handsome Harley fourth. Looking for a seed, Calamar is now trotting fifth. OTQ Thunder Hawk, the early trailer Before the Rain. As they're rounding the first turn, coming over to the opening quarter, Casey Lambert and Jack Daly shows the way by 1:26 and 4. As they come around here for the first time, up on the outside, Baloney Lips is now out of the pocket and rolling up on the outside. As they trot under the line for the first time, Baloney Lips out there now by 1. That's Casey Lambert second by 6.5 lengths. Over there third at the rail is Betta Anna Freddy. Up on the outside then Calamar is trotting fourth. Over there at the rail is Handsome Harley. 2 more back to TQ Thunderhawk. Oh, and Before the Rain, halfway home in 58 and 2 as they trot off the turn down the backside. The Even Money Public Choice Baloney Lips out there by 1. Casey Lambert now pulled the pocket on the outside. Right there at the rail is going to be Betta Anna Freddy. Outside, Calamar is going the wrong way as they trot on to 3/4. And as Baloney Lips out there by a length and a quarter, 1:28 and 2, the 3/4 time. 2 lengths back, Casey Lambert in second. Betta Anna Freddy is third. Oh, with Calamar and Handsome Harley. They're at the top of the stretch to the drive for the wire. And Baloney Lips out there now by 3. Further back in their second is Casey Lambert as they're in deep stretch here, and they're all chasing Baloney Lips, who's going to wrap them up. Baloney Lips drawing away in the second. Casey Lambert was second, close for show, between Handsome Harley, Betta Anna Freddy, 1:58 and 1. Lips, 6-year-old bay got its son by Sand Chaser and Overbaked by Overcomer. Owned by Fred C. Polka, Zanesville, Ohio. Sue Kovacic trains. Jeff Daly, the winning driver. Time for the mile, 1:58 and 1. Congratulating those winners trackside. 2 groups here, the KFP Red Star Lodge. And also Kahana Shakar Grotto of Springfield, Ohio. Also congratulating those winners is Laverne A. Hill, Vice President at Scioto Downs. Daily double was $12 even. Exact. Trading Pacers 1 Noble Zena, owned by Palmer and Clark. Jeff Daly, the driver. 2 Crystal Daddy Girl, owned by Kathy Joe Brown, Charles Brown up. 3 is Heart Senate, owned by Stacy Beck, Jack Daly, the driver. 4 Real Valentine, owned by Burke, M1 Stable, Shiavetta, and Haas Randy Tharps on her lines. 5 Dream Wilson, owned by Crow and Crow Chris Page. 6 is Tasha's GT, owned by Donald Bush. Dean Collins calls the shots. Outside the 7, Sheer Sabra, owned by Melissa Levan. Dallas Miller is in her sulky. And in the back stretch for the start of the third race. They're off into pacing. Noble Zena going right out there for the lead. Up on the outside is Real Valentine. Crystal Daddy Girl gets off in early third. That's Hearts in it in fourth. Dream Wilson is now in there fifth with Tasha's GT. Sheer Sabra, the early trailer. They're midway through that first turn, and Real Valentine has worked her way up. She's up on top by one. Noble Zena gets the good trip in second. Crystal Daddy Girl in third. Opening panel in 29, in front of the stand for the first time. Racing fourth, there is Hearts in it. Then we got Dream Wilson. Next in line, Tasha's GT with Sheer Sabra. As they're looking onward here to the clubhouse turn. With the lead, it's Rennie Tharp's Real Valentine up on top by one. Noble Zena's a right tight second. Crystal Daddy Girl in third. Right there, fourth, Hearts in it. Then it's Dream Wilson, Tasha's GT, and a Sheer Sabra halfway home, a very comfortable 59-4. Real Valentine, this is her race to win or lose. Up on the inside there is Noble Zena second. Look, Linus, here comes Charlie Brown with Crystal Daddy Girl now ranging over first up in third. Second up in the cover flow is Dream Wilson. At the rail is Hearts in it. Then we come back to Tasha's GT and Sheer Sabra as they go on to three quarters. Real Valentine, the one to catch here, 1:28 and for the three-quarter time. Up on the outside, Crystal Daddy Girl is inching up ever so closer in second. Looking for racing room is Noble Zena. At the top of the lane, it's crunch time as they're on their way home with the lead. Real Valentine, the passing lane. Noble Zena's coming at her and coming on. The outside is Crystal Daddy Girl as they come down to the wire. It's Real Valentine after it all. Noble Zena second. Very close for third between Hearts in it and Crystal Daddy Girl, 156-3. Time, 5-year-old bay mare by Real Artist. And Easy Dragon by Dragon Slayer. Owned by S. Burke, M1 Stable. J. Chiavetta. And W. Haas Jr. Michael Berg trains Randy Tharps, the winning driver, 156-3. And for winning driver Randy Tharps, that's 2 wins thus far on this evening's card. Exacta returns $4.80. The 413 trifecta, $28.60. 1 mile condition pace. Fillies and mares going for a purse of $3,000. One place show exacta trifecta dime superfecta wagering. No changes in race 4. Trading Pacers, 1 parallel parked, owned by Russo and Mills. Randy Tharps, the driver. 2 is Rosie Caribia, owned by the Dad Stables, Chris Page up. 3 is Beach Sandals, owned by Melissa Levan, Dean Collins between the wheels. 4, Laura Croft, owned by Swango and Arledge with Check Daly. 5, Only Way to Go, owned by Langfelder, Spearman and Stiller. Trent Tharps, the driver. 6, Dream Dragon, owned by Kathy Joe Brown, Charles Brown up. 7 is Leah, owned by Fred Polk, Brandon Bartley. 8 is Stormy Jackie, owned by Jackie Grove. Roy Wilson calls the shots. 9 is Jack's Magic Jewel, owned by John Sugar, Jeff Daly. And the 10, Niagara Queen, owned by Bragano and Ezo. Dallas Miller is in the sulky. Starters called in the Pacers for the upcoming 4th race. Superfecta Pacers approach that starting gate. Dream Dragon is on a break. Into the backside, and there they go. They're off and pacing. Going out there for the lead is Only Way to Go. Up on the outside there is Laura Croft in second. That's Parallel Park, third along the cones, looking for a seat. Then we've got Stormy Jackie. Next in line up the rail is Niagara Queen. Then we come back, Beach Sandals, Rosie Caribbean next in line. Dream Dragon is over there with Leah and Jack's Magic Jewel. First quarter, 28 1/5. And with the lead, with them on top, it's Laura Croft. Rolling up on the outside now is Stormy Jackie. Also on the move, Niagara Queen. Right there at the rail is Only Way to Go. Parallel Park, 2 lengths back, is now riding the rim in 5th. Up on the outside, Rosie Caribbean. Over there at the rail is Beach Sandals as they're into the clubhouse turn with Dream Dragon. Rounding out the field, Jack's Magic, Joel and Leah halfway home in 58 2. As they go off the turn, thundering down the backside now. Heads are pointed towards 3/4. And with the lead, it's Laura Croft now rolling 3-1 on the outside. There goes Niagara Queen and Dallas Miller. And bam, they take the lead and look to cross over to the rail. As they drive on to 3/4. Niagara Queen has them out there now by a length and a half. Laura Croft over there in second. Right there in third is Only Way to Go. 3/4, 127 1. Right there in fourth is Parallel Park, and these three separate from the rest of them. At the top of the lane and a drive for the wire. Niagara Queen is starting them down. Still on the inside is Laura Croft with Only Way to Go. Parallel Park is now rolling up on the far outside. Niagara Queen outside Parallel Park, right there between them, Laura Croft. Niagara Queen holds on to win it tight for a place, 156 4. That dime super box, $31.50. Trifecta of 10, 4, and 1. That trifecta, $65.20. Superfecta, the $2 price, $630 even. Moving back to the winner's circle after winning the fourth race, number 10, Niagara Queen. Niagara Queen, a 3-year-old bay filly by Jake Lobel. And Believe the Queen by Life Sign. Owned by Anthony Bragano and John Izzo of New York. James Arledge Jr. trains Dallas Miller, the winning driver. Time for the mile, 156 4. Seasons marked for the winner. Series, this one going for a purse, $3,200. Win, play, show, exacta trifecta wagering. 2 is out. Dean Collins drives the 8. Trading Trotters, 1 is Char Katie Becca, owned by Beaver, Geiler, and McLaughlin. Charles Beaver up. 2 is out. 3 Sugar Valley Alley, owned by Dale Walters, Jack Daly the driver. 4 Hello Rita, owned by Sturgill Lohman, Randy Tharps. 5 United We Stand, owned by Roy McDavis, Dallas Miller drives. 6 American Master, owned by Horseman's Financial Agency, Roy Wilson up. 7 then is Laser Action, owned by Ingram and Delaney, Robert Tully Jr. 8 is Northern Catch, leased by Richard Reeder. Driver change, Dean Collins in the sulky. Off the turn to the backside for the upcoming 5th race. Northern Catch is off the gate. They're off and trotting. Going right out there for the lead is American Master. American Master tries to clear here to the front end. Ranging right up on the inside is Sugar Valley Alley. Hello Rita's now in 3rd. Char Katie Becca is now for the back trotting in 4th. As off straight on the outside went American Master. As they go on down to the first quarter with the lead in 28 2 at Sugar Valley Alley. Hello Rita now ranges right up there to grab command. That's Char Katie Becca racing in 3rd. United We Stand in 4th. American Catch is 5th with Laser Action and American Master. As they're looking onward to and entering the clubhouse turn, off stride goes Sugar Valley Alley. Sugar Valley Alley's on a break. And that leaves Hello Rita up top now by 3. Sharkady Becca second at the rail. Right there, third is United We Stand. Now on the move on the outside is Northern Catch. Halfway home in 59-1. Also ranging up from the back of the pack, American Masters back from his break. Then we have Laser Action with Sugar Valley Alley as they trot on to 3/4. Hillis Low Rita up on top, 3 parts of a length. Northern Catch is inching up ever so closer in second. Over there, they tripped that 3/4 beam. It's still Hello Rita up on top by 1. Over there, second is Northern Catch, 3/4 and 129. Coming back from his break, 3 wide is Sugar Valley Alley. They're at the top of the stretch and a drive for the wire with the lead and bringing them down. Hello Rita and Randy Tharp's out there by 3. On the inside is Northern Catch trying to hold on for a place. When he's hopeful there, the outside is Sugar Valley Alley, but it's going to be Hello Rita after it all. Sugar Valley Alley second, Northern Catch third. Time for the mile, 1:58.3. 4-year-old Bay Mare by Big Victory and CK Rita and by Speed and Action. Owned by Sturgill Lohman of Bainbridge, Ohio. Sean Barker trains Randy Tharps, the winning driver. For winning driver Randy Tharps, 3 wins on the nice card. This one home, 1:58.3. And it's official. Our 5th race exacta, $6 even, 438 trifecta, $38.20. Eyes Jasmine, owned by Terry Thomas. Driver change Dan Ader. 2 Nice and Happy, laced by Thomas Blankenship. Chris Page up. 3 Savannah's Girl, owned by Ambalo Patel. Jeff Daly, the driver. 4 is Candyland, owned by Richard Elwood, Brandon Bartley. 5 Tweedledee, owned by Stanley Swango, Jack Daly up. 6 Maddie Ann, owned by Gene Roberts, Roy Wilson. 7 is Baby Slide, owned by Ronald Burke, Randy Tharps gets the call. 8 Kim's Halo, owned by Wade and Watkins, Dallas Miller. 9 Bill Sunshine, owned by Richard Bauman, Trent Tharps Jr. up. And the 10 High Speed Connection, owned by Brenda Joyce Jennings, Trent Tharps. Off the turn to the back stretch for the upcoming 6th race. Superfecta Pacers set for the start. They're off and pacing. Going out there for the lead is Tweedledee. Up there along the inside there is Nice and Happy. Looking for a seat then, Savannah's Girl is racing in 3rd. Finding a seat in 4th is Maddie Ann. 3 lengths back over there, 5th and to the inside. Then is Baby Slide as they round the first turn. Coming over to the opening quarter, 27-3 the quarter time. And with the lead, it's Tweedledee showing the way by 1. Nice and Happy is still 2nd. Savannah's Girl in 3rd. Maddie Ann still 4th. Gapped out then there 5th is Baby Slide with Dead Eyes Jasmine. High Speed Connection next in line. Then it's Candyland. Outside Bill Sunshine. Cam's Halo, the trailer here. As they're into the clubhouse turn and going over to the half with the lead. With them on top, it's Tweedledee up there by 1. Right in there second is Nice and Happy. Now ranging up on the outside is Maddie Ann. Halfway home in 58-1. As they pace off the turn going down the backside, Tweedledee is out there 3 parts of a length. Maddie Ann applies the pressure in 2nd. Nice and Happy is 3rd. Over in their 4th at the rail is Savannah's Girl as they roll on to 3/4. And with the lead, with them on top, it's still Tweedledee in 127-3. Maddie Ann still out the outside is stalling in 2nd. Inside is Nice and Happy. 3 wide bid now from Nice and Happy. Inside Savannah's Girl. They're at the top of the stretch and a drive for the wire. With the lead, it's Tweedledee from the pocket. Now is Nice and Happy. And Nice and Happy is surging to the front end here as they come down to the wire. It's Nice and Happy after it all. Tweedledee 2nd, High Speed Connection 3rd, Savannah's Girl 4th, 156-1. Moving back to the winner's circle after winning the 6th race, 2 Nice and Happy. 5-year-old Bay Mare by Firm Belief and So Very Nice by Cam Luck. Leased and trained by Thomas Blankenship, Asheville, Ohio, driven to victory by Chris Page. Time for the mile 156 and 1 seasons mark for the winner. Sixth race exacta returns, $55 even. The 2510 trifecta, $563.40. And that dime super, 2510.3, returns $163.04. Trading Pacers, one is She's Rough Stuff, owned by Fred Polk. Dallas Miller up. 2 is Cincy Chai Lizzie, owned by Dorothy Price. Check Daily. 3 is Dance with the Best, owned by Bay Racing Stable. Randy Tharps, the driver. 4 is CB Star, owned by Nina Sams. Dean Collins up. 5 is Mares Eat Oats, owned by the Wake Creek Stable. Jeff Daly. And the 6, Naya Bunny, owned by Grover and Detweiler. Chris Page is in her Silky. Field of 6, off the turn to the backside for the upcoming 7th race. They're off and pacing. Cincy Chai Lizzie tries hard for the lead. Right up and on the outside is Dance with the Best. 2 lengths back, She's a Rough Stuff is now racing in there to be 3rd. That's CB Star in 4th. Over there 5th is Mares Eat Oats and Naya Bunny, the early trailer, as they'll be rounding the first turn, clocking over to the opening quarter. And up top, it's Dance with the Best and Randy Tharps, who's tripping the beam here, 28-3 for the first quarter time. She's Rough Stuff is momentarily in 3rd, as Cincy Chai Lizzie in 2nd. CB Star in 4th with Mares Eat Oats. And Naya Bunny can still see them all. She's got the best view from there as they're moving inward here to the clubhouse turn. And Dance with the Best out there by 2. Cincy Chai Lizzie still 2nd. She's Rough Stuff in 3rd. No movement yet. CB Star still 4th with Mares Eat Oats and Naya Bunny. Halfway home in 58-4. As they go off the turn down the backside, this is Dance with the Best, race to win or lose here as she's out there by 2 over Cincy Chai Lizzie in 2nd by that same margin. She's Rough Stuff in 3rd. 2 more to CB Star. From the back of the pack is Naya Bunny. Oh, with Mares Eat Oats as they go on to 3/4. It's Dance with the Best out there by 1. She trips a 3/4 beam in 1:27-3. Now a right tight second is Cincy Chai Lizzie. She'll try to pop the pocket here as they're up there top of the stretch and a drive for the wire. With the lead, Dance with the Best by 1. Cincy Chai Lizzie is now trying to come at her and come on the inside, and also trying to get there as She's Rough Stuff as they come down to the wire. Dance with the Best outside Cincy Chai Lizzie. Dance with the Best holds on to win it. Cincy Chai Lizzie 2nd. She's Rough Stuff 3rd. Time for the mile 156. Best. 4-year-old Bay Mare by Cam Best and Noble Marty by Noble and Sam, owned by Bay Racing Stable, Delaware, Ohio. Kane Kaufman trains Randy Tharps, the winning driver. That's 4 wins so far for driver Randy Tharps. This one home in 156. Race result is official exacta, $24.80. 3-2-1 trifecta, $82.80. For the upcoming 8th race, Dream of Glory, 2nd Division, first leg, going for a purse of $3,200. One play show exacta trifecta wagering here on race 8. There are no changes. Braiding Trotters, one is Penalty Shot, owned by Brad Dixler. Randy Tharps up. 2 Stonebridge Romeo, owned by Roy Mac Davis. Dallas Miller up. 3 is For an Authority, owned by Barrett Filler. Gary Daniels drives. 4 Bite Me Tony, owned by Larry Cleland. Jack Daly. 5 John Stevenson, owned by Crane and Crane. Trent Tharps up. 6 Distinct Call, owned and driven by William Heiser. Rounding out the field 7, Katie's Fortune, owned by William Hartman. Jeff Daly is in her sulky. They're off and trotting except for Stonebridge Romeo, who was on a break as they left the gate. Going out there for the lead. And looking for the top, For Authority, and Garrett Daniels up on top by 1. Penalty shot off an early second. Off stride went Distinct Call. Also off stride, penalty shot. A lot of breakers here. These trotters, they do run as they go off the turn coming over to the opening quarter. And For Authority out there now by 2.5, tripping the beam in 29-3. Fight Me Tony is over there in second. That's John Stevenson third. Katie's Fortune is fourth. Further back the breakers then of Stonebridge Romeo. Penalty shot and Distinct Call. As they're looking onward now and entering that clubhouse turn where they'll be trotting over to the half, For Authority shows the way by a length and 3/4. Bite Me Tony is still trotting in second. John Stevenson third. Katie's Fortune is now moving up on the outside, halfway home 1 minute and 1/5. Further back, Stonebridge Romeo. With penalty shot in Katie's Fortune. As they go rambling down the backside. Rather, that was Distinct Call, who was the trailer, as they roll on to 3/4, and For Authority, an authoritative 3-length leader here. Further back is Bite Me Tony, who's trying to reel him in from second outside. Katie's Fortune third. With John Stevenson, 3/4 and $1.30 into that final turn they go. And For Authority still out there, the one to catch. 2 lengths clear. On the outside, trying to come on is Katie's Fortune with Bite Me Tony. John Stevenson, you can forget about the rest of them, and it's crunch time as they turn for home. And For Authority, a tap of the Daniels whip, and he's out there by 3. By golly, it's For Authority wrapping him up. Race is for place. Very tight between Katie's Fortune and Bite Me Tony. Time for the mile, 2 minutes. It's official, 8th race exacta, $35.60, 374 trifecta, $621.80. In the winner's circle after winning the 8th race, 3, For Authority. 5-year-old bay horse by Self-Possessed, and Olympic Light by Super Bowl. Owned by Barrett Filler of Pittsford, New York. Sue Kovacic trains Garrett Daniels, the winning driver, equaling the season's mark for the winner, 2 minutes. 9th race, Fillies and Mares claiming pace, going for a purse $3,400. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta wagering here on race 9. Scratch the 8, Dallas Miller drives the 10. 2 High Performance will be post-braided by trainer James Lupton. Randy Tharps will drive. Rating Pacers, 1 is Tornado Island, owned by Roger Bartley. Brandon Bartley's up. 2 High Performance, owned by James Lupton. Randy Tharps will drive. 3 Dorth Dana, owned by Richard Elwood. Jack Daly up. 4 Ellen's Angel, owned by Havens and Havens. Jeff Daly the driver. 5 Town Line Indy Power, owned by Charles Droge with Trent Tharps. 6 Crosswind, owned by Prewood and Smith. Burke Lyons between the wheels. 7 Icons Falcon, owned by DeLong and Hawk Chris Page. 8 is Out, 9 San Delaney, owned and driven by Marlon Smith. Rounding out the field second here, the 10 Epona of Lodi, owned by Reader and Reader. Driver change Dallas Miller is in the sulky. Field of 9 in the backstretch for the upcoming 9th race, and there they go. They're off and pacing. High Performance tries hard for the lead. Right alongside and taking it away then is Dorothea, also leaving alertly from the outside there. Is Crosswind as they're into the first turn. Over there now fourth and along the inside is Tornado Island. Ellen's Angel is next in line as they'll be rounding the first turn coming over to the opening quarter. And with the lead, Jack Daly and Dorothea cuts the corner here, trips the beam in 27 2/5. That's Crosswind, who's found a seat in second. Right there in third is High Performance. Tornado Island is in there to be fourth with Ellen's Angel fifth. Right in behind that Twin Town Line Indy Power. On the move on the outside is then Icon's Falcon. Also out and up is San Delaney, opponent of Lodi, the trailer here, as they're into the clubhouse turn, pacing on over to the half. And with the lead, Dorothea, she's still up top by 1 and 58 into the halftime. Crosswind is right there in second, now rolling up on the outside. Here comes Tornado Island as they go off the turn, traveling down the backside. High Performance is now in fourth. Up on the outside, then it's Icon's Falcon in fifth. At the rail is Ellen's Angel. Outside then is San Delaney. At the rail then is going to be Town Line Indy Power. Opponent of Lodi can still see them all as they roll on to three quarters. They're tripping the beam. Tornado Island upset tempo there in 128 and 3. Into the final turn they go, and Tornado Island's out there twisting and a turning now by 2. Trying to make it up now on the outside. Here comes Icon's Falcon. They're at the top of the lane and down the stretch they come. Tornado Island trying to last on the front end, outside and coming at her and coming on. It's Icon's Falcon, and Icon's Falcon up to win it here. That's 4 in a row for Icon's Falcon, tight for place 157. In the winner's circle after winning the ninth race, 7 Icon's Falcon, 5-year-old bay mare by Falcon's Icon, and Windward Side by Troublemaker. Owned by Clarence DeLong and Alexander Hawk, Jeff Amon trains. Chris Page, the winning driver, time for the mile 157. For driver Chris Page, that's 2 wins so far on tonight's card, and for Icon's Falcon, 4 straight in the Buckeye State. Exacta, $28.40, 712 trifecta, $111.60. Fillies and Mares, Condition Pacers, going for a purse $3,800. Win Play Show, Exacta trifecta, late double wagering. One, it's Two of a Kind, owned by Stonick and Krippendorf, Randy Tharps up. 2 is Cameo Peanut Bond, leased by Donald Bush with Roy Wilson. 3, it's Kim's Time, owned by Stephen Watkins, Trent Tharps up. 4, Keystone Edna, owned by Hillary Matthews, Dallas Miller. 5, Party Cat, owned by James Pichachero, Ricky Heitman. 6, Monday 2, owned and driven by Mary Dawson. 722 Twain, owned by Stanley Swango, Jack Daly. And the 8, Betcha I Attack, owned by Edwards and Edwards, Kenny Kidd. And 2-2 Twain tries hard for the lead, getting off an early second there. It's Kim's Time. Third at the rail, it's Two of a Kind. Cameo Peanut Bond is now in there to be fourth, looking for a seat there on the outside. Comes Monday 2, and at the rail is Keystone Edna. Then it's Party Cat, Betcha I Attack the trailer by the opening panel in 28 and 4. And with the lead, it's 2-2 Twain, but not for long. Right up and on the outside, it's Two of a Kind, and it's Two of a Kind trying to clear here. 2-2 Twain did a little bit of stinging, then let him go, and he's in second. It's Kim's Time is over there third, still looking for a seat is Monday 2. Cameo Peanut Bond at the rail. Second up is Keystone Edna. Also adding up is Party Cat with Betcha. I Attack, halftime in 57-4. As they'll be pacing off the turn down the backside, it's Two of a Kind leads the way. 2-2 Twain is right there in second, now rolling up 3 wide on the outside. There goes Keystone Edna, third, and on the move, looking for room. There is Cameo Peanut Bond. Right in behind, it's Kim's Time as they go on to 3/4. It's Two of a Kind is now under attack. The outside and coming on is Keystone Edna, 3/4 and 127. Into the final turn they go, and with the lead, it's Two of a Kind now fights for her life on the front end. Keystone Edna trying to take it away. At the top of the stretch, it's crunch time, and down the lane they come. It's Two of a Kind, the leader. Inside 2-2 Twain, outside Keystone Edna. As they come to the wire, the inside 2-2 Twain gets up to win it at 23-1. It's Two of a Kind second, Keystone Edna third, 156-2. In the winner's circle, after winning the 10th race, now the official winner, 7-2-2 Twain, 3-year-old Bay Filly by Towner's Big Guy. And Try My, designed by Chairman of the Board, owned by Stanley Swango III of Centerville, Ohio. Jim Arledge trains. Jack Daly, the winning driver. Time for the mile, 156-2, equaling the lifetime mark for the winner. 10th race exacta, $208.20. 714 trifecta, $650.60. Fillies and Mares, Condition Pacers, a purse $2,000. When play show, exacta, trifecta, dime, superfecta wagering. 1 is Trish Helms, woman owned and driven by Marlon Smith. 2 is Pretty Pacific, owned by Ida Hardman. Jack Daly's up. 3 is Max's Noble Lady, owned by Jim Chetliff or Randy Tharps. The 4 is Locator, owned by DM Stables, Trent Tharps, the driver. 5, Frosty Dawn, owned by Robert Boggs with Jeff Daly. 6 is Midway Dottie, owned by John Bussey. Dean Collins, the captain. 7 is Out, 8, Deucer, owned by Joyce Bembry, Dallas Miller. 9, Raps Delight, owned by Paul Coates. Roy Wilson calls the shots. Second tier, the 10, Eternal Freedom, owned by Donna McClure. Brandon Bartley is in the sulky. Field of 9 through the backside, and there they go with the nightcap. They're off and pacing, going out there for the lead. Inside is Pretty Pacific. Right alongside there is Max's Noble Lady. Into the first turn, now racing third at the rail is Locator. Looking for a seat is Frosty Ann. At the rail is Trish Helms, woman. Then at the rail is Eternal Freedom. As they come over here to the first quarter, Midway Dottie next in line with Deucer and Raps Delight. 28 the first quarter. And up on top, it's Max's Noble Lady, and Randy Tharps out there by 1 over Pretty Pacific in second. Locator can be located in third. That's Trish Helmswoman fourth. On the outside now is Deucer. Also on the move is Midway Dottie. At the rail, Frosty Dawn. Rounding him out then is Eternal Freedom. And the trailer Raps Delight. As they go by the half, tripping the beam in 58 3/5. It's Max's Noble Lady out there by an uncontested length. Pretty Pacific right there second at the rail. Moving up on the outside and coming on is Deucer. Locator right there in fourth. Second over is Midway Dottie with Trish Helms, woman. Shooting the gap in between them and coming on is Raps Delight as they move on to 3/4. Max's Noble Lady is tripping the beam over there for Randy Tharps. Tripping it off in 127-4. Pretty Pacific right there second outside. Deucer stalls out in third. Looking for room and coming up the inside, then is Locator. At the top of the stretch and a drive for the wire with the lead. Max's Noble Lady. Pretty Pacific pulls the pocket, trying to be the pocket rocket here as they're in deep stretch here on the outside. Pretty Pacific far inside. There is Locator, and it's going to be Pretty Pacific and Locator. Pretty Pacific got up to win it. Locator second, Max's Noble Lady third. Looked like Deucer fourth. Time for the mile 157. In the winner's circle, after winning the 11th race to Pretty Pacific. 2 wins for Jack Daly. This one a 3-year-old bay filly by Pacific Fella and 2 Socks Lizzie by Storm Damage. On by Ida Hardman, Delaware, Ohio, Frenchie Fuller trains Jack Daly the driver. Time for the mile 157, new lifetime mark for the winner. Exacta $38.60, trifecta $150.40. Late double $415.40. The dime super box $20.05. And the $2